New at 10 for those foster students who plan to attend college this year. Listen up.
Yeah, Private Foundation is providing a financial fix to a youth foster scholarship that suffered a financial aid shortfall. Financial aid was cut just weeks before classes start.
Well, 3 on Your Side's Chris Fields joins us now with more details on this. Chris.
Hey, Maggie Howard. So a lifeline is on the way tonight for Mississippi foster youth pursuing a college degree. And get this, over 170 students were set to lose their faith scholarships due to state funding shortages. But a private foundation is stepping in to bridge that gap.
Thank you, and thank you. Without your help, without the support of Woodward Hines Foundation and his team, this should have been a bigger challenge.
A sigh of relief from State Representative Bill Kincaid. The Faith Scholarship is named after him. It stands for Fostering Access and Inspiring True Hope. It was created by the Mississippi Legislature in 2022 to provide full cost of attendance scholarships for current and former foster youth to attend college.
And it created a panic situation for some of these potential students, trying to get enrolled. And so it was all we could do to circle the wagons, address it, and try to find a stopgap solution for now.
Recently, the Woodward Hines Education Foundation has stepped forward with an $800,000 emergency donation.
We realize that when students are facing an immediate barrier, we believe there is a responsibility to help them find their way.
Is to help those nearly 170 students who were recently notified they would lose their state scholarship funding this fall. And here's the reason. For the 2026-2027 school year, the number of eligible faith scholarship applicants exceeded available appropriated funds.
We were greatly disappointed to hear that that we had not planned accordingly for all the number of students that wanted to take advantage of this. We know that getting these foster kids to higher education is absolutely critical for their success.
Because of the generous contribution, money is available. So students, here are your next steps. Those of you who received a notification are urged to contact your college or university's financial aid office immediately to secure your resources and complete enrollment.
It's obvious to me that this program has such a broad impact because I've received so much input. So it's proof to us that this actually works. This program is vital.
Now, state leaders say they will continue working on a long-term solution for future funding. I'm Chris Fields, 3 on Your Side.